Hello, this is the latest week of this module, and during this presentation the main concepts explained in previous lecture will be summarized. Let now begin explaining the principle of food preservation through application of hardle technology. And through this technology, the preservation of almost all foods is based on combination of several preservative factors that secure microbial safety and stability, as well as the sensory and nutritional quality of the food. And as we have explained earlier in previous lections, such factors could be heating, chilling, water activity, pH, redox potential, preservative, and competitive flora. The processes employed for the preservation of foods are largely based on principles such as heating, chilling, freezing, drying, salting, sugar addition, acidification, fermentation, oxygen removal, and addition of preservatives. However, the emphasis given to the different principles differ considerably. As for the intermediate moisture foods, are foods which during prolonged storage without refrigeration, even under the difficult climatic conditions, remain stable, safe, and tasty. In the most intermediate moisture foods products, 3 to 5 hurdles have been identified. In general, the microbial stability and safety of intermediate moisture foods is based on a combination of several preservative factors. Besides the water activity, active hurdles in intermediate moisture foods depends on the type of the product. On the other part, the high moisture foods are minimally processed convenient foods which have a water activity of about 0.90. These food products need refrigeration during storage and have an independence from the chill chain. If not adequately chilled, render such product easy spoil or even cause food poisoning. During storage, this should remain stable, safe, and even fresh-like. On the other hand, the objective to preserve foods as high moisture foods by using combined preservative factor is to develop processes that are simple and inexpensive, energy efficient, independent to chill chain, suitable for processing at production sites, help to overcome seasonal production constraints, also contribute to diversification of local fruits industries, helping in reduction of post-harvest losses, and preserve fresh-like properties of raw materials. Addition of preservatives, even permitted and harmless, represent a chemical method for food preservation and in fact is very applicable for preservation of fruit juices and related products such as pulps, concentrates, fruit nectars, and soft drinks. Now let's consider meat and poultry agriculture products preservation through hurdle application. In fact, the processing of samples involve curing, cooking, vacuum packaging, and gamma radiation. As for the fish product, the concept of hurdle technology is certainly also applicable for the preservation of them, such as for example of minced sardines, and for which shelf life may be extended to at least 15 days at 15 Celsius degree, offering a stabilized product and change the organoleptic properties by the following treatment, such as sodium chloride application, reduction of pH, and heat treatment. The following combinations of hurdles have been proved to be effective with this kind of category of products. As for the water activity to a value 0.97, heating to F0 value of 0.8, and the pH with a value of 5. Another treatment or combination could be a water activity 0.96 and heating to F0 value of 0.4 to a pH of 5. Why is so necessary food packaging? It is necessary mainly the storage and distribution in order to preserve the quality, to protect against damage, or to act as a barrier for the food products. On the other part, the food packaging can act as a barrier in order to prevent the entry of microorganisms, insects, dirt, etc., or against the transfer passage of water vapor, gases, and aroma. As for vacuum packaging, it can be evacuated and closed, and a very low amount of air, especially oxygen, is left in contact with the food. On the other part, the carbon dioxide concentration will increase considerably in the package, and in many cases, this slows down many processes and influence the type of microorganisms that are able to grow in the food. The package used must have a low or very low permeability to oxygen and other gases. As for the moderate vacuum packaging, can be said that the product is stored under a pressure of around 400 millibar at chill temperature. This can take place in a rigid airtight container or plastic pouch. As for the active packaging, can be said the composition of the atmosphere in the package can be changed by means of special methods. For example, the oxygen content may be reduced to less than 0.5% by placing sackets with oxygen scavengers in the package. Ethanol may be introduced into the package too. The package used must have a low permeability to oxygen and other gases. Edible coatings serve as a protective superficial layer on the food product and may be achieved by using edible coatings or films. This has been used for many years, for example, such as waxing of the fruits. Currently, edible films and coatings are developed on the basis of protein, starches, waxes, lipids, etc., which protect food against microbial spoilage and loss of quality. Regarding to modified atmosphere packaging, which means that in the package is created an atmosphere with a gas composition which is different from that of atmospheric air. The volume of product in the package is about the same as the air volume. In the modified atmosphere packaging of non-respiring considered as dead foods is used a high concentration of carbon dioxide, for example greater than 20%, together with a low concentration of oxygen that is less than 0.5% in most of cases. But in some cases it is recommended for fresh meat and lean fish to be the content of oxygen greater than 21%. In the modified atmosphere packaging of respiring considered leaf produce, that is the case of fresh fruits and vegetables, once the atmosphere has been changed to the desired level in order to achieve an equilibrium atmosphere in the package. The respiration rate of the produce should equal the diffusion of gases across the packaging material. Beside the modified atmosphere packaging, let's consider the modified atmosphere storage, which means that the produce is stored in an airtight storage room with a modified atmosphere. As for the controlled atmosphere storage, that means that the produce is stored in airtight, chilled storage room, where is created a modified atmosphere and continuously is controlled and regulated. Controlled atmosphere storage can be maintained during transport in containers. As for the hyperbaric storage, the produce is stored at chill temperatures under pressures of 10 to 100 millibar, and often with a constant circulation of fresh air at high relative humidity, which is from 80 to 100%. The storage life of many horticultural and floricultural products may be increased considerably as the oxygen available to the produce is much lower than normal. Let's now consider the aseptic packaging, which normally means that the foods, after heat processing, are transferred to sterile and hermetically sealed containers under aseptic conditions, so that no recontamination can take place. The principle is well known for the liquid products, for example in case of UHT milk, fruit juices, etc. I want to really thank you for your kind attention during this module, and it was a pleasure to giving you information about Hardel technology, its application for food preservation. Thank you.